Well, the Finance Ministry has notified final valuation rules for foreign and domestic investors into shares of unlisted companies such as startups. But what does this mean for us? My colleague Sakshi is here to take us through the details.
Well, in the long run as well as in the short run, there are implications for this, especially for startups, as you mentioned. So we will go through all of that. But the Finance Ministry has notified final valuation rules for foreign and domestic investors into shares of unlisted companies such as startups. This has been done under the new angel tax mechanism proposed in the Finance Act 2023. Now, for those wondering what is angel tax and just what was the industry asking? Angel tax is, in other words, really income tax in the range of 30 to 35% that is levied when an unlisted company issues shares to an investor at a price higher than its fair market value. So the new rules have taken into account the industry's demand to add an additional subclause of compulsorily convertible preference shares, which is essentially the change along with a safe harbor of 10%, which means that if the valuation difference is less than 10%, then it will be ignored. Remember, in the draft of the rules released in May, the ministry had laid out and had said left out compulsorily convertible preference shares, which are used to extensively inject capital into startups. As per the changes which have now come into effect from September 25th, the Central Board of Direct Taxes has provided that the valuation of the compulsory convertible preference shares can also be based on the fair market value of unquoted equity shares. Unquoted equity shares are not listed but are in principle freely negotiable. With the new rules in place, some analysts believe the additional subclause of these compulsory convertible preference shares provides flexibility for valuation of foreign investments in unlisted companies such as startups, and some of them have really welcomed this clarity, which was long awaited. Now, others remain in wait-and-watch mode on the implementation, really, and some stakeholders wondering if there's more to the fine print. So at the moment, of course, analysts are studying the fine print. In the long run, they believe this will bring in more clarity and ease foreign investments into startups. In the short run, really, a lot is awaited in the wait-and-watch mode. And of course, the fine print is what analysts are studying at the moment.